It's another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on 55th, precisely the 3rd of April. And we are right here at the newsstand, keeping history right here with you viewers and the reviewers arguing presently. All right, quickly to what we have on today's edition of this program. The nation is super saying something vital, especially on Yoruba Warrior. Talking about Sunday Igboho. What did he say? Yeah, I declined police invitation via letter because Delegiwa was killed with letter bomb. I declined police invitation via letter because Delegiwa was killed with letter bomb. That's what Sunday Igboho has said. And to the next one, which is the major story here. Boko Haram Air Force differ on missing fighter plane. It is written boldly here. Boko Haram Air Force differ on missing fighter plane. Down the paper we have what insurgents are saying here. We brought it down. Show wreckage. We brought it down. That's what Boko Haram has said here. And it falls, says the Nigerian Air Force names pilots on board. It falls, says Nigerian Air Force names pilots on board. Up the paper we have insecurity, police in massive men deployment for Easter. IGP orders AIG CPs to be ruthless with criminals. Omwagege governors can PFN, others preach peace. And we have other stories on the front page of this journal. Let's quickly see another one here. 30,000 bandits terrorizing my state, says Matawale. 2,619 people killed, 1,190 kidnapped in Zamfara. And on entertainment, we have Davido's story here. Davido, Choma, and other women. Davido, Choma, and other women. The last story, police rescue abducted village at 7 others in Ogun, Ebonyi. These are the stories we have on the front page of The Nation. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more talks. I'll be right back.
You see, let me start like this way. Sunday Igboho declined to collect a letter. They will read it for him. Or he want to read it himself.
Is he not learned?
He's an illiterate. He has the opportunity of going to school free. He didn't. During the time of Awolowo. Are you getting me now? He didn't. He's telling us of a letter bomb. How old is he? During the time of Delegiwa. What evidence does he have to be able to prove it that it's a letter bomb? This thing he's doing, he's just thinking that people are behind him. The medias are making money from him. The public medias are making money. You know, I'm a Yoruba man. Politically, and in terms of anything, one thing I fear in Yoruba, man, nation, if they call it nation, what do Yoruba do? They have three types of drums that they drum for you. If they want to call you a warrior, they have 3 types of drums. I will sing it in Yoruba. Probably I will interpret it in my own little way because I'm also an illiterate, but my own is better than Sunday Igboho. I finished my primary school and today I can face the public and talk to the public. Yoruba people said when they hold their drum like this, if you are before them, I want to give an example. You are Michael. They said, Michael, you'll be dancing. You'll be shaking. Because they are hitting drum for you. You'll be dancing. Small time, that drummer will change the tone. He will say, he will reversing. You are going. He is telling you that indirectly he is going away from you. The last one you will hear is Toba Burutan, Iwoni Kani Oku. The last one is going to tell you, say, if it happen, finish. Now only you go there. This thing they are telling Sunday Igboho that the sea is dancing, dancing, dancing. The day they are going to pick him, all the people who are talking on the microphone will not be there. All the people who will be talking on the social media will not be there. A lot of them don't even they have never met Sunday Igboho for one day, but he has become their God. They are worshiping him on lawlessness. Somebody look, I hate on lawlessness. If somebody do something wrong, deal with that person.
What has he done that is wrong?
Taking law into his own hand.
By fighting for his own people?
Who is the people that is fighting for? I'm a Yoruba man. Is he fighting for me? I train my children to school. Did you Sunday Igboho know how I train them to school?
Are you aware of what happened in the Barapa and the Gongo?
I heard of what happened in Barapa and Nigodo when they were saying that let us go and investigate. They now discovered that it is their own people that are taking the people they kidnapped to them there. Among them, the Yorubas will take the people they kidnapped to these Fulani people there to keep it for them. Look, we are giving you 3 million. Anytime we come to receive this thing. How many Yoruba man can speak Fulani? Why is it that the Fulani can speak Yoruba? They teach them in order for them to relate with them, to use them. Are you getting what I'm saying now? They are not ready to learn Fulani. They are ready to learn, they are ready to teach the Fulani their own dialects so that they will be able to relate to them. Are you getting me now? The old man said it now. He said the one problem he first has with him is that when they deal with one of the Sunday Igboho board about 2, 3, 4 years ago. You remember Sunday Igboho was in Kogi State about 8 years ago. That he has come as a warrior to fight for PDP. That PDP must take Kogi. You don't know Sunday Igboho. All of you don't know Sunday Igboho then. Are you getting me? If Sunday Igboho is fighting for Nigeria, or he say he's fighting for the Yorubas, are you getting me? Why I weep for him is that the people there in the north, the Yorubas in the north, are cursing him. Somebody who has put in his wealth and everything was being for 20, 25, 30 years, within 24 hours, you just come and tell them, we have now got our own nation. I want all of you to come. How do you change Nigeria? How do you change Naira? What is he spending? What is the name of their own currency? And if they have the nation now, where is going to be the capital? Who is going to be the president? Who is going to be their president? And then let the gradual process now come now for now. Because before you go to outside now to come and say, this is what I do, you must mark your plan. This is my plan. If I do this, it's going to be this. It's not all about kill this man, kill that man. Are you getting me? You set up something. You put it on the table and tell people, because the reason why I say we should stand on our own is that if we stand on our own, you will get 1,500 naira every day without sweating. Because we have the wealth. You have this, and you have the proof on ground. How they will. The people are ready to go. There is hunger on the land.
Now, do you see him as a nuisance?
Very, very. You use a very good word.
You see him as a nuisance?
You use a very good word. Because the first thing for you, if you are not a nuisance, if he has honor for elder, not to even talk of the nation. Yoruba said, he said Yoruba, truly Yoruba. One more call for young Bamite some Yoruba now. There is a lot of people who have this mark that cannot even speak Yoruba now. Are you getting me? Don't forget about having the mark. It might not even from there. Why I say that is that the Yoruba have one edge that they used to say. On penny. Nishola. On penny Nishola. He called you. Listen to the call. The message, not the messenger.
Not to many people now, they don't see it from your own perspective. Many people believe it's a savior.
I am Mohammed Taufik by name. You are Michael Adewale. Must I follow what you do? Yes. Must you follow what I do? I say it's a nuisance.
Was it condemned what other one?
Eh?
Yes. Was it condemned what other one?
I am not going. You ask me what you ask me what a question. Are you getting me? Must I not dance now? You are not dancing to the song because of the editing they are giving you outside. It's an opinion. Yes. Are you saying because I'm not condemning? I'm not condemning. I said you need to learn what you watch my word. I'm not abusing. What are you saying? Don't look at me as out of hatred because I'm a Muslim. Don't look at me because I'm a Yoruba. You are not looking. You should listen to what I'm saying. Don't look at me as a Muslim. Are you getting me? Don't look at me as a Muslim. Don't look at me as a Yoruba. Look at the words I'm saying. You are looking at me as a Muslim. You are condemning me.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Are you getting me? Yeah. You use the word nuisance. Yes, I now use Yoruba. If you are Yoruba, I tell him I'm talking to my. If he's my brother, not your brother. I use the word for him. I say in our Yoruba. I say in Yoruba, most of them doesn't have. See, the Yoruba used to say one inu ile láti ṣe kíni láti máa kẹ́sọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ òde ọmọ tí wọ́n bá sì kọ́ nílé wọ́n ti kọ́ níta.
This is a man that comes out to say the kings are supporting him. The likes of
Others are supporting him.
Yeah. Kings are supporting him.
You don't understand what I'm saying now.
That if any king says he's not supporting him, you should come out boldly and speak. Come out in the public.
You don't understand what I'm saying now. I didn't say they are not support. I didn't say nobody is supporting him. Jesus Christ preached the gospel. He came with salvation. Yes. At the end of it, Judas, what does he do?
Betray him. That's it.
Is he not among these men?
Yes.
It's not by force that everybody should follow you. You must have the person that will like you. You must have the one that doesn't like. It's not by force.
Not by force.
Are you getting what I'm saying now? It's an opinion.
And there are speculations outside that his agitations are politically inclined.
Why is it not politically inclined? I want to argue it's politically inclined. You see, silence is golden. The first action, they say when you have a sharp sword, you use it to scare men. Don't choke. Don't choke. Because if you choke, they see blood, they will use it to choke you. If you choke somebody, they will use it to choke your head. But when you have your sword, people will fear you with your sword, that your sword is in your hand. Hey, this man has sword, they'll be afraid of you. When he did the first one that he did, and everybody was clapping for him, everything was fantastic. Did you remember what he said when he met Bode Thomas here, Bode George, ex-convict? He said any Yoruba man that say he want to go for presidency, they are ready to shoot him and kill him. Who is he referring to? Who is he referring to? It's referring to nobody. And by the grace of God, we remain talking nobody. When you call somebody's name here, we will tell you that you should mention Mr. Nobody. So now he's referring to Mr. Nobody in Yoruba that want to come as a president. He said it that any Yoruba man that they see he come out, that he want to go for presidency, he himself is going to shoot him. He was saying it live.
They are killing your people. You are talking of presidency.
Are you getting me? Are you understand now? Which means, who are we? What are we saying now? Which one exactly? Which exactly are we really talking of? Are we now talking of Yoruba for president, Yoruba for the nation, or Yoruba for what? Are you getting me? If they want to drop their presidency ambition, let them drop the presidency ambition and bring the agitation for the Yoruba nation. Are you getting me? And they now put on the map and the ruler to rule from here to this place. So this is where our border is going to be. And from next tomorrow, none of you that are in Lagos will be spending naira. You'll be spending, what do you call the name? I don't know the name of the currency. So they change it. So everybody will go to the bank now. So they will have their own bank immediately. You start changing your own name. My brother, we need unity in this country.
Do you see the clamor for Yoruba nation as a dream that will come true?
Not before somebody like me, like you. Even if it will be. Not between me and you now, but not this generation. You know why? The nation started with 3 regions. It went to 12 regions. It went to 12. From 12, it went to 19. From 19, it went to 21. From 21, it became 30. 36 now. And even that 36, we still not satisfied. We still want to have zonal. We have 6 zonals. Things are not going right. Is it the central that's not holding, or the people we put on the table here that we are seeing that are not doing it right?
All right, Alaji, because of our time, let's quickly have another person here. All right, quickly, let's have. All right, Chigozie, very sorry. Very sorry for
talking of politics now. Be
taking
careful.
your time. I'm sorry. All right, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
You're welcome once more.
It's been exciting.
All right,
I'm back on my feet.
back on your feet. I can see.
Yes,
I
of
can see
course.
that.
I'm so happy
Looking
and
cool.
excited. Yes.
Wow. Chigozie, still on the State of the Nation. We have Sunday Igboho'S story. Yeah, I declined police invitation via letter because Dele Giwa was killed with letter bomb. It seems this man is a wise man. How do you see him?
Well, for him to have mentioned Dele Giwa suggests he's having a reminiscence of what has transpired over the years. So by that, he's trying to indirectly say he's not going to be a victim of psychophancy. So, and this government, of course, over the years has been known to perpetuate such acts. When you are against the state can use any instruments at their disposal to dislodge or even kill the person. So, having considered Sunday Igboho as a threat to this dispensation, so they could use any of the forces or any of their mercenaries to track him down. So I think it is a wise decision for him not to have honored such secret invitation, because you may not have known what they have in plan. Because this nation is very callous, and in their scheming, they are very deadly. Having seen Sunday Igboho as a potential threat, before now they dismiss him that, of course, he's nothing to write home about. He's just making noise. But they have come to understand that he remains a potential threat to the continuity of this system. So they will want to use any means available to them to eliminate him. Just as what they did to Delegiwa and every other person who has gone before him.
Do you see the Nigerian government clamping down on him?
Well, if they can clamp down on justice and equity, then I say they can succeed in clamping down on him.
Wow.
And I believe he's fighting the cause of justice. And if he will remain tenaciously on that fight, if he is not politically motivated, if he's not serving the interests of the few political elites, if he meant to serve the people, if he meant freedom for his people, then he's going to get that freedom. Because one, God will support him. God has been a freedom fighter because it's declared that he is a man of war. Jehovah is a man of war. So anyone that chose that path in sincerity, in integrity, in equity, as my name stands, equity. So if you do not, disappoint the confidence reposed on you by the people, then you are bound to succeed, even though it means paying the ultimate price. That struggle has been initiated. You can see, why not invite the leader of Messier, who has been, bastardizing and wrecking the whole country. Look at headmen committing so much heinous crime across the Nigerian state. Nobody, even the police, have not deemed it right to invite their leader, who had made so many claims of most of the atrocities committed. He had not been invited. What kind of nation are we saying that some group of people are more better than others? Or probably they are born to rule while others are slaves? So why are we so callous? Why are we so partial in our treatment? I think if everybody should be treated equally. When those people, they even conduct kidnapping and mediating among the kidnappers, bandits. Nobody have invited them. They have made many claims and utterances that is capable of truncating the system and tearing the system apart. Nobody have arrested them. So why should you invite some Igboho who said, no, enough of this inhuman treatment meted out to his people? You can see what is just going on down in Enugu State and Ebonyi State, where over 500 indigenes, Igbo indigenes, were slaughtered at the middle of the night. You see? And nobody have held them responsible. So how long do we continue to watch our prophets killed, our mothers raped to death? Look at the number of people casualties, which is quite unfortunate. So for Sunday Igboho to have taken that decision, I'm in support for this action. But it's unfortunately that my only fear remains that with the Yoruba people rally around him, will they at this time disappoint him? As that has been the history over the years. So for now, they should know that it is about their life and posterity. Of course, the Fulani has already overrun not just the southwest now. They have almost conquered the southwest. They are now infiltrating to the southeast. And you can see how the southeastern region are rising up to the occasion. Even the so-called Ohaneze, who has been playing partisan politics, came up to declare that this could lead to a clear war, civil war, showing that nobody is happy with what is going on. Thank you very much,
All
Mr.
right,
Mike.
thank you so much, Mr. Chigozie.
Good morning.
Sunday, good morning.
Sorry.
Straight to the point.
Please.
Because of the rain.
Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, everyone. You know, this new nation called Iflani nation, because Nigeria is no more. What we know now is Iflani nation. We are not supporting anything called Nigeria, even though the British, they are just killing their energy. I said something yesterday. Since I know that, when I know that there will be problem in Nigeria, is when Obasanjo, Abu Salami, all those old politicians go back to bring the people that spoiled Nigeria before and return them back to seat. I know there's going to be a calamity. I know there's going to be a problem. And that's what is starting now. And the whole country, insecurity has become a talk of the day. The president come out for Nigeria. We have never hear whether he reached London, Abi no dey there, Abi dey Dubai, Abi don't go to Saudi Arabia house. We don't know. This country have become something of comedian. We are just the only people whose voice we hear now is Agariba Shehu, Adeshina. The president nowhere to be found. With the heart to change it, look at what happened that Boko Haram bring out F-4 jet down, fighter jet. And now they are just denying. I mean, say this thing. When will those people accept their failure? They don't want to accept their failure. That they are failed in every aspect. Both security, economy, nothing is moving. Let them try to arrest anybody again. If they cannot arrest Bandit or Shehu Gumi, he's still moving freely on the street. But they are going after Sunday Igboho that is fighting for the freedom of people. Bandit, key people, they come out. Mediala will say they are the one responsible. Nobody will be arrested. Nobody will be cautioned. They are working free. They are living in Aso Rock. But they are after Nnamdi Kanu
and Easter season. So how are you feeling? How are you celebrating your Easter?
We are
Well, it
celebrating.
started yesterday.
Yes, started yesterday. Yesterday we were here. Today again we are still here. I'm enjoying it today, even though at least there's no rice on table. But as I'm here talking to the world, I'm happy. So it's like enjoying you can see the argument now. It's very hot since yesterday and today, very hot. So we have been antagonizing ourselves. We don't fight though. When we talk, we come back and unite again. So that's it. So issue of
Sunday Igboho,
yes.
the Inspector General of Police sent a letter to him. He called him for questioning, which he declined. But some persons have said that he should have, honored the invitation and moved there. Why? He explained the reason he declined the invitation. And he said, on the front page of this journal, I declined police invitation via letter because Dele Giwa was killed with letter bomb. Is this wise enough?
This democracy. You cannot go there and they will use letter bomb. No. The first caller, the first speaker, I disagree and agree with him. That's what I mean. I told you, Sunday Igboho want to make name. Politics is coming. 2023 politics is coming. He has been with politicians like Adedibu. So he want to make name. Yes, as a strong man for Yoruba now. We have Adam before, Now Adam is one of the big chiefs in Yoruba land now. And that man, the first speaker, said something. Said, don't ever trust Yoruba 100%. Now they want Sunday Igboho that when you are going, watch very well. If the Yoruba people don't ask you to go, don't go. Watch. Otherwise, they might deceive and leave you alone. Just like the way they deceived Abiola. I could remember that during that time Abiola traveled to abroad when the heat was too much. They asked him to come back, we are going to throw egg for Asoro. Throw egg here, do everything here, don't worry, we are going to back you up. At the end, Abiola arrived. The moment they arrived in airport, they arrested him in airport. Those 3 SSS arrested in the airport. Normal crowd, the millions of people couldn't do anything. They pick Abiola in the airport there and go today. Where's Abiola now? Abiola is dead. So Adam warned Sunday Igboho that please watch very well. It's not easy to fight for our people. Now, issue of invitation. Let him go there. I believe by the time he go there, they're going to speak to him. He's going to make more name. They will just lock him for 3 days and 5 days, and they will release him. Maybe Falana will come and bail him instead of running around. If they pick him, let me tell you, under Buhari, once they pick you, I don't think, maybe 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, start going to court.
Once they pick you, you are gone.
You are gone, just like the way they pick Sowore, what's the name? Today night, cannot move to Lagos. So I want to be, straightforward. I don't believe, yes, it's politics. They are doing politics. They want to make name. After all, they arrest other people like Igboho'S, other people, they still release them and come back. But under Buhari, once Buhari arrests you, today, like Sakina, his brother is there. So let's send them go there and meet IG. I believe by the time you go there, it's going to make one name. They run around. By the time they kill them and kill him, when they kill him, nothing will happen. I won't tell you lie.
Nothing will happen.
Oh my goodness. They kill, nothing will happen. They only just make noise. By the time the poor army, Amoka everywhere, and everybody silent. The second answer, did you see what happened to the second answer? Second answer, everybody prepared to go there. But then the early morning by 5 o'clock, Matt, Amoka, Matt, Gum, AK-47, Matt, everyone. Who want to die? Who want to die? So that is it. So my brother, sorry, if you are going, go with a team of lawyers. Go and meet IG. They will make you make one name. They might even tell you, I'll give you all your block. Go and relax.
Do you see this man as one who is trying to make name for himself?
Yes, now, he has made name already now. After all, when he has won.
Is he fighting a good cause?
Yes,
is he fighting for the interest
yes.
of the people, or trying to make name for himself?
Yes, he started well. I like that. Somebody have to get up for Yoruba land. That's the way somebody get up from Southeast. I don't know, somebody get up. You must, if not, like now, if I want to make my name the head now, I can just, maybe I can just carry one back, hey, lucky shoot. For government will invite me. When they invite me, either you die or you collect this and go. That will happen. They call Abiola when Abiola was making us that. Don't worry. Good time. We are going to give you this year. Abiola did not agree. They kill him today. But who is talking Abiola now? All investment and everything are dead. Nigeria is nowhere to die for. Nigeria is nowhere to die for. If you started it, you end up, go and check, go back now, check. All the people that have been fighting for Nigeria, where they end up either in prison or they end up either in grave. So they have been advising the new, that is Adam, have advised. He said, look, like the first man said, that drum. He said, if you are beating drum, third drum, telling you that work very well. I know. When you get up, it's money. It's politics. 2023. I believe the presidential coming from Yoruba man would like to use Igboho or from the north. He can deliver. It's money. If Igboho stand today, a lot of them will run out. They will run. If you shoot one, those who are making noise for TV, this, or those who are abroad, who are advising us, talk. If one of us be arrested today, they will close the tape, they won't watch us, nobody will sponsor. So we are doing it for our own mind. We have the mind to do it, but I am not going to kill somebody. If I'm doing, I do with my television. Let people hear me. Those I want to follow, I have my own right to say I love Igboho. The other person have your right to say I don't love Igboho. So we are here to educate people. I'm not here to criticize, but I'm telling you, Igboho want to make name just like Dukubo. Now making name. Dukubo has made billions. A lot of them make billions. That's what I mean. But let you go and honor that invitation. Go with a team of lawyers like Falanos. Else, they will silence him.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, Okoko.
I, Mr. Akbara, the new Okon them in Second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government. For quite a long time, I come down to salute you people. God bless you people, my fans all over the world, people that hear the good news. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Here is my best presenter, Michael Adekunle, one of the best presenter in Black Africa. Respect him. Thank you. Mike, what is the issue now?
The issue is what we've been discussing. I want you to also make your own points clear about secession, disintegration. that has been going on in the country. The southeastern part of the country are in for it. The western part of the country, that's the southwest, the Yorubas, are also agitating for freedom. But we have the Inspector General of Police inviting Sunday Igboho, as the warrior, as he's being called, for questioning. This came after he launched the Odua Republic campaign. Now, how do you see it? And not honoring that invitation, where will it landing?
Thank you, Mike. Sunday Igboho, honoring the invitation or not honoring invitation, they are the same thing. Can you assure Sunday Igboho that if you go, he will return back? Are you understanding me? I'm telling you with good assurance that the Sunday Igboho go there, he will end up in prison. Go and mark it. Because they have pursued him by all means to get him. There's no way. Now they come closer in form of inviting him. Remember, there was a time when Obasanjo invited whole Ojukwu. Ojukwu refused to go. Ojukwu refused to go. When Ojukwu was alive, Obasanjo was the head of president. Obasanjo want to use the SS and the whole Nigeria arms of security to go to Enugu and pick Ojukwu, a whole Ojukwu. The African Napoleon. Okada people surrender Ojukwu house. Say, oh yeah, Nigerian army come, we are waiting for you. Before international committee warn Obasanjo. The whole Ojukwu shouted, Obasanjo want to kill me, want to invite me to destroy me. How much more Sunday Igboho? Remember, Asiri Dokubo, Obasanjo invite him. He went to Obasanjo arrest him and put him inside cooler. Had he been, Asiri Dokubo refused. Had he refused not to compromise Obasanjo, maybe he could have been in a grave now. But he compromised. Obasanjo leave him. Remember, so-called that idiot, Owazirike.
Hey, thank you.
That maggot, Owazirike. He was, Obasanjo invited him. He said no. Obasanjo went and picked him. He went there. For good 1 year, he was there. Until he compromised and signed. And collect, as Lucky said, to collect money.
Lucky is an agent of government.
Now, do you want to tell me that anybody in Nigeria who want to make money will rise up to criticize government? The government will give that person money. Which means Nigeria is an enterprise of money making. Nigeria is money making machine. You understand? Now, as I am now, I am poor, I'm looking for money. If I can be able to help one godfather to back me, I will say, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, Nigeria is falling. They call me and give me billions of naira. And Lucky say, Sunday Igboho should go. At least they will give him oil block. Whose oil block? Nigerian oil block or whose oil block? Oil block from Biafra. Biafran oil block. They are misusing the money because it's not in Nigeria. Had it been that oil is in the north, you could have seen what Nigeria could have been. Nigeria could have gone. Ordinary gold in the north, they send an individual. But Nigerian Biafran oil, they use it to be spreading all over the world. To make sure the whole Nigeria, the whole people against their own will. Against their own will. Now, remember, before the coming of British, we are a different nations. It's not God that joined us together. It was British that joined us together. That's the criminal. That's the criminal. Lord Lugard. A retired army colonel. He's a thief. Before they employ him, McGregor employ him to help him to guide his people that are doing the trade in Niger Delta against France and German encroachment in Nigeria. The man employed him as a personal bodyguard. He came and take over. When McGregor sold the company, Nigeria as a company, to Britain, they renamed it Royal Niger Company. The man take over and become Lord in Nigeria. Then bring Nigeria together, other tribes, other nations together, and jam us together in the name of one Nigeria. Okay, look at it. Western Cameroon, that now Ambazonian, they were part of Nigerian in the time of amalgamation. 1914. But in 1930, British carved them off from Nigeria and give them to Cameroon. After the fall of Second World War, German lose. They come back to Nigeria. 1963, they do the referendum and go back to Cameroon. Now they are on their own. And they're not part of Nigeria before. Now they have gone. Now every tribe, every nation have right to dictate for their going. Because we are not joined together with God. Even twins, the two twins are in the same belly. When they come out, they separate. Everybody on his own. Tell me why Nigeria cannot go. When somebody say, do this and good, they will say no. Now let the people go, they will say no. Where are we? Now look at it now. In Eboyin, in Enugu, Fulani herdsmen are killing. In the west, Fulani herdsmen are killing. In the north, Fulani herdsmen are killing. Where are we? In the Nigeria, one Nigeria. Under what? Under murder. Under bloodshedding. Look, Mike, I'm telling you, the time of Nigeria have expired. Because God have turned back to Nigeria because of the crime Nigeria is committing. Nigeria is not worshiping God. If you come to Nigeria, Nigeria is the highest place you have churches in the world. Nigeria is the highest place you have a mosque in the world. But Nigeria is the highest place you share blood in the world. Now, do you think that this blood we are sharing, that God is happy with Nigeria? Innocent blood. Innocent blood. They are in Aso Rock, building security, protecting themselves. Look at how many thousands of police we employ to guard the whole Nigeria, to protect the whole Nigeria. Now, it's only these politicians are moving with escort. Are you moving with escort? Am I moving with escort? Because we are nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? So, Sunday Igboho or Nnamdi Kanu or Sakawu, whosoever come to detect his people should go. That person is right. Because Nigeria is a jungle of no safety anymore. No safety. Our leaders have put us into shame. Nigeria once was the giant of Africa. Now Nigeria become ant of Africa. Not more giant, ant of Africa.
All right, thank you so much.
You understand what I'm saying? Sure. Nigeria have collapsed. Unless there will be a remedy, which I don't think that Messiah will come. Because Nigeria have already crucified their Messiah. Right. Now, my friend Lucky said, anybody who try to fight for Nigeria will die. Really, anybody who want to fight for Nigeria will die. Abala tried to fight for Nigeria, he died. Count so many people who want to fight for Nigeria, will die. Where is Moritala? Moritala want to fight corruption, they kill him. Abela want to fight for the changing of government, they kill him. Ojukwu survived, went to Israel and come back because he was fighting for Biafra, not for Nigeria. I think before for Nigeria, he could have died. All right. Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for Biafra. That's why he was escaped and run away. I think if he fight for Nigeria, he will die. Anybody that stop to carry Nigeria head for load, that person will die. So let Nigeria separate everybody go. Thank you. Omo Biafra, ona rakwanona. Onye ndiro gba gbugbu den chembo niile. Nke abo akụkọ ko na no from new Okokondem. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu arakwanona. Ndiro gba gburugburu. Ka Chukwu chebe gi n'aha Jesus.
All right, that's a cocoa then for you. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. How you doing?
Happy Easter.
I wish you same, man.
All right,
you know.
it's getting interesting at the newsstand.
Yeah.
But the question is, how secure is Sunday Igboho now that the Inspector General of Police has invited him for questioning?
Thank you very much. I think I want to ask one question this morning. Where is my president?
He's in the UK.
Doing what?
Receiving treatment.
What happened to Nigerian hospitals here?
The president is relaxing, though.
He's relaxing.
He's relaxing.
Now, can you see what my president subjected me to? I myself, I want to go to London.
To Agbo.
I cannot even afford an hospital in Nigeria, in Lagos here. I just, reversed to Agbo, drinking Agbo. So he's supposed to have been here too and taking Agbo, since there's no hospital in Nigeria again. That apart. Now, somebody here said that anytime you want to fight for, or you want to raise your voice for Nigeria, you will die. Bob Marley said, stand up, get up, stand up for your right. Don't give up. Don't give up the fight, right? Now, these people that are talking, they are dying in penury. They are dying in poverty, right? And you see, the issue of the Igboho invitation, I believe if Adamu wants to invite, Inspector General of Police wants to invite Igboho, he should invite the Seriki Fulani in all those places where those atrocities are happening, where all those killings have been happening. You know, you have to balance the judgments, right? Igboho went there when there was no security, on ground to protect his people, and he went there to chase away troublemakers. Igboho never killed though. Shey they know. Then I could remember Mr. Adamu, IG, that when the president himself sent you down to Benue to relocate to Benue. I don't know whether you remember that. He could not go. He defied the president order. Yeah. And Mr. Adamu, constitutionally, you've retired. You have no right to summon people. The case is still in court. You have no right. Your tenure has lapses. Don't let us be biased in every issue. Don't put nepotism in every national issue. You are putting nepotism. Invite Messier. Invite people that said they should be carrying AK-47 to defend themselves. You're not inviting that. You're inviting Igboho. For what? For what? Is there any gang up against Igboho? And they've been telling you, if you pin Igboho down today, thousands of Igboho will rise up. Thousands of Igboho will rise up. You know, what kind of country are we? You are there in the Camp Salem or the ZDF office in Abuja there, and you are enjoying yourself. You don't know a bit of sufferness people are going through. You don't know a bit of sufferness. The Messier, they kill a whole doctorate degree holder that came to his town after spending some years abroad to invest and empower his people. This same military headsmen, they killed him. You never invited any one of them that they should come and face and you are now saying Igboho that want to defend his people, that went there to, liberate his people. You inviting him for what? For God's sake. Even at all, the pictures show better. They brought out the picture. Or can we call it a Photoshop or what? Can we call it a Photoshop? This is real thing, and it's standing on the wreckage of the fighter jet that they gunned down. So we've been saying it. And Mike, except we want to deceive ourselves in this country, they've been saying they have more weapons. They have more weapons than sophisticated weapons than an army general that was dethroned just of recent said so. That the weapon they are in possession of cannot stand what the Boko Harams, what the banditry are using. And thank God, the government itself has agreed that they've got some sponsorer. They are doling out billions of dollars to them. They said they've arrested some Bureau de Change people. They are exchanging money for them in dollars to buy all this ammunition. Then let them walk the talk. Let them walk the talk. Nigeria's problem is not Igboho. Nigeria's problem is not all these agitators. Because if you do the right thing, the government is okay for everybody to live. The country is okay for everybody. There won't be any agitation. There won't be any agitation. What led to agitation? That is what the government should be looking at. Tackling what led to agitation, not the what's it called? But I want to tell my government, even if at all I have any government in power now, please sit tight and have a rethink the way you managing us in this country, because you ended up producing more terrorists, more criminals, because out of jobless, they say an idle man is a devil workshop.
Okay.
That's just my stake for you.
Thank you so much, Kunle. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Matthew. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome once again.
It's a pleasure.
And happy Easter.
Same to you.
How are you celebrating it?
By the grace of God, we will celebrate it.
You started yesterday.
Definitely.
Did you eat meat?
I may decide not to eat meat, but generally, we will celebrate it.
But it's been said that on Easter, on Good Fridays, people don't eat meat, don't eat fish.
I think that is Christian Catholic ideology.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's because of the blood of Jesus Christ?
That is purely Catholic doctrine. And I don't think it's the same thing with every denomination. But personally, I do not even justification behind that ideology from Catholic. Churches have their different doctrine.
Okay.
And in Catholic, they so much believe in doctrine even above what the Word of God says.
I know you're going to analyze it from now till tomorrow, but let's move to the business of today. Now, talking about Sunday Igboho that has been invited by the Inspector General of Police for questioning over the declaration of Yoruba Nation. How do you see it? Okay. Are we supposed to see Igboho, ignoring the invitation No, coming from the Inspector General of Police, is he not supposed to answer his call and see what what can be done to bring peace to the country?
Okay, thank you very much. Matthew is the name. You see, that invitation in itself is a wrong approach. I mean, from the IG of police. It's a wrong priority. Because you look at what is giving rise to this agitation. You look at the man who is proclaiming Oduduwa Republic. Have he violated any law? What does the law talk about self-determination? There's a UN charter that guarantees self-determination, which Nigeria is a signatory to. And again, you look at other people who have made similar statements in the past. How did the government handle it? We are seeing a situation where one Yerima issued quick notice to some ethnic groups in Nigeria. He was not invited by the police, he was not arrested, he was not questioned, he was not hounded, and I don't know why a Sunday Igboho will be, the government will be targeting him for arrest. Look at Wakili, who held sway who was alleged to be a terror in that Ibarakpa environment, that Iganga area. Look at what it took before even OPC could apprehend him. All the numerous allegations, petitions written by people against that man, police did not deem it fit to invite him, to investigate him, or to prosecute him. We are seeing in this country where, even recently, an autumn was attacked. And Fulani nationality movement have come out to claim responsibility. As we speak, nobody has been arrested. Nobody is under prosecution. We are seeing where Messier have made some statements that is unbecoming of a responsible organization. Although I have been calling on the federal government to arrest the leadership of Messier over the years, because of some of their reckless statements, they have not been arrested. We are seeing a situation where Fulani have made statements that they must give in land to do ranching in every strata of the society, which is against all known law in this country. They have not been invited for question, they have not been arrested. So why are you inviting a Sunday Igboho for questioning? For me, there are two things involved. Because a letter was sent to him. He declined from accepting the letter because of concerns over his safety. Looking at the way a delegate was killed by a letter bomb. So it speaks volume of somebody who is already a target of federal government being sent a letter. So rejecting that letter is for his own safety.
For his own safety?
Yes, and again, there is no law that says that if you are given a letter, you reject it, that you have violated any section of the Nigerian Constitution.
Okay.
I don't think there's any law that says when you reject a letter, you have violated any constitutional provision. Then again, I don't think a Sunday Igboho have known the content of that letter. Everything we are saying now is speculative. That notwithstanding, if Nigeria was operating on a free and fair note, it would have been good he honored that invitation. What becomes of him when he honors that invitation? What is the guarantee that he will not be detained perpetually without trial?
I don't think his life is at stake.
That is another issue. Don't forget that this government has a history of not obeying court order. What is the guarantee that if he is arrested and his lawyers go to court to enforce the fundamental human right of freedom of movement and association? What is the guarantee that if the court grants him that freedom, what is the guarantee that the government will allow him to enjoy that freedom? So you see, that's why it is often said that by the time you as a government trample on rule of law, you are creating anarchy. Because when somebody cites Dasuki, for instance, that there are instances where Dasuki was granted bail, that the government refused to allow him to enjoy that bail. Somebody can cite that as an excuse not to honor police invitation, with the fear that if you have a judgment from the court, the government will not honor it. And the government is setting a very bad precedence. One of the situations where a Sunday will run out of Nigeria for tomorrow, and perhaps he run to, let's say, Britain. Considering the fact that Nigeria have a extradition treaty with Britain, if Nigerian government go to Britain to argue his extradition to Nigeria, And the man is arguing that Nigeria has history of human rights violation. Nigeria has history of violation of order. That for that reason, I feel my right will not be protected if I go to Nigeria to face that trial. You think Britain will extradite into Nigeria? I don't think so. So when the government said bad precedents, the effect and reaction is what we are witnessing.
Yes, all right, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you
Matthew.
very much.
Quickly to you,
Mike, happy Sajari.
I wish you say.
And a happy birthday in advance. I learned you are celebrating your birthday comes 16th April.
14.
14th April, okay, so happy birthday in advance as well.
How did you get that?
Man, you know me now. I'm telling you that fire gooted I got the gate in Ibadan this early morning. I've gotten the wind up because I'm a journalist. It's not on the Nigerian paper that I've known that.
All right, thank you so
I
much.
got the gate in Ibadan gooted by fire. Yes.
That's good, that's good.
It's a breaking news. So I wish you happy birthday in advance. Then, how do you see this sister? We are just in a conversation like that. We're not going to the actual, story. The main point that brings out here.
To an extent, it's a dull Easter.
It's a great, overrated Easter. Let me tell you.
It's a dull Easter.
Last year Easter, we celebrated it indoor. We could not even go to church and say, "Thank you, Jesus, for your resurrection," which, of course, is the victory to all Christians. But this year, I see churches. They are doing the normal things they should do. No longer all those government restrictions. No. We need to flout that. Because in the mosque, they did not keep those recommendations last year. You see Easter, Christians celebrated Easter outside the church, which is bad.
Unlike the lockdown.
I'm telling you, bad. So this time around, we're going to do it in the church. It's going to be a good Easter, though. We know that nothing, no money now, no gari, no rice.
That's why I said it's dull.
Yes, it's so dull. We are not using anything.
I declined police invitation via letter because Delegiwa was killed with letter bomb. Should this be an excuse for Sunday Igboho not to, obey or respect the IG's call?
On invitation.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's not an excuse. Let me tell you, the guy is trying to tell us that, he's somebody that can see ahead. Igboho foresees the risky, ahead if he goes or honors that invitation. Let me tell you, why should they invite Igboho? On what ground? Invitation. They are just setting trap for him to enter there so that he will be trapped. Inviting a man that is fighting for his land. Inviting a man that is fighting for justice. Inviting for a man that is trying to sway injustice is an aberration, is an abomination. I'm telling you, Michael, Igboho should not be invited. Who should be invited? Ango Abdullahi, overall chairman of Messier should be invited. Who should be invited? Shehu Sani should be invited for his useless statements that insurgents has come to stay, that they should be negotiating with Boko Haram and thereby, giving some of them amnesty. They call them repentant Boko Haram, which, they are behind the hijack of NAF. They brought the NAF Air Force aircraft down. They are responsible to that. They shut it down.
The Air Force said it's a lie.
It's a lie. Don't mind them. It is on the paper. See the Boko Haram insurgents climbing the wreckage of the plane. Do you understand? Making fun of Nigeria. Nigerian military. What do you think they are doing? They are wrong people. Look at somebody that should be invited. It is Sheikh Gumi. They should invite him. Why should you invite Sunday Igboho? Igboho is doing the normal thing. You shouldn't invite him. You invited Nnamdi Kanu and detained him for almost 1 year. Why do you want Igboho to get into the trap? It's a snare. That invitation is just a deep pit covered with grasses on the surface. If you don't know your match, what will happen? You sink. You go down and you will be trapped. Let me tell you, it's a trap. That invitation is a trap. I don't support it. I like what Igboho is doing. Igboho is trying to avoid the trap that Nigerian police, Nigerian military, Buhari and his Fulani herdsmen, kinsmen are setting for him. It is a trap. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the herdsmen, in connivance with Nigerian military, are shooting the Igboho'S in Enugu and Nsukka yesterday. I tell you, Mike, I know what is up. I tell you, I gather information as a journalist, freelance, I am. Nigerian military, in connivance with herdsmen, are fighting Nsukka people, killing them, as I'm talking to you now. Because they find out that maybe they have strong or powerful vigilantes there. So now, the military are not happy. They go and join their herdsmen, their kinsmen, their brothers, Fulani. Of course, you know that Nigerian military is over-Fulanized. 75% of Nigerian military are Fulani. That's why they're joining forces together to be killing the Igbo man from that southeast north axis, where we have border with the north. That is in Soka Enugu. From that axis, on a chele, in the chele there now. Let me use this local language. In the chele, they are fighting. The vigilante, local vigilante, they are fighting because, of course, you know, some 5-6 days ago, they killed over 500 Izamen in Ebonyi State. Izamen, 500 were down because they are machete killers. Their machete could not, he could not, withstand the Fulani AK-47 firearms. So that's why most casualties are on the side of Iza. Izamen don't have anybody that will supply them with AK-59 and 47. Are you listening to me? So that's why they brought them down in their hundreds. Now, let me tell you, who should be invited in Nigeria? Over insecurity matters. The whole presidency, every department in the presidency should be invited for questioning. Ask me again, the whole service chief, they should all be invited, ranging from Atahiru, from Brutai, from Irabo, chief of naval staff. They should invite them and question them. They must be thoroughly investigated. They are behind insecurity in Nigeria. They're benefiting from it. Why should you invite Sunday Igboho? For what? A man that just rises up to ask what is happening around me. I don't like it. There's no security around me. Who are these new faces? Who are these killers? Who are these headers? Who are these terrorists? You are trying to invite him. Police invitation. Let me tell you.
For questioning.
No. Questioning. No. It's outside that. No. They want to trap him down.
I don't think the IG means arm.
IG is cool. Adamu is from which extraction? Fulani. What are you saying? It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Igboho should not go anywhere. If Igboho tries it, they will arrest him.
So it's harmful.
It's a harmful invitation. It's a dangerous invitation. It shouldn't go there. It is so dangerous to be invited by Nigerian police and you go there. Nigerian police will trap you there. You will be trapped. I'm telling you, I'm not a beneficiary of this government and I can never be. Illicit government. I'm not a beneficiary of the police. I don't benefit anything. I don't carry people. Go to police station, ask police to collect 70,000 and give me 20 at the back. I can't do it. It's an abomination. I don't benefit. I don't speak in respect of evil, to uphold evil, to support evil, to promote evil. I don't do that. I say the truth.
And on this note, we say thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of Bystanders at News 10. Join us next time on the same platform. I remain Michael Adekunle, and behind the camera is Taiwo Rahman. Very good man, keeping it real behind the camera. You can join us on our social media and do displayed on the screen. You can join me on Facebook at Michael Temitayo Adekunle, on Instagram Adekunle Michael Temitayo. A quick wish to Akib Ahmed, who is celebrating his birthday today. I wish you long life and prosperity. Viewers across the globe, really appreciate you. Join us next time. Bye for now.